redoing my entire anime collection. Yes, it is a big feat, one that I could not accomplish by myself. And that's why my loving fiance helped me.
Hi. I was just supposed to say hi.
I'm super excited! Let's go! Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If we haven't already met, my name is Bailey. Nice to meet you. I'm a massive anime collector, but I am also a fan of things like Marvel, Disney, Sanrio, and much more. So if you enjoy that kind of content, make sure to stick around. Today, the Loungefly Tower is relocated. We have a whole new bookcase, and I can do a comparison of the Billy bookcase and the Walmart bookcase that I have used in the past. But without further ado, let's hop into it. Now, if you're sitting there and wondering, Bailey, why did you switch to Billy bookcases when the bookcases you already had were doing the job? And that's a very good question. One, because I've never had a Billy with multiple shelves like this, and I really wanted to try it out. I did grow up with Billy bookcases in my parents' house, but I didn't use them. They were mainly for my mom's school supplies because we were homeschooled, so I never thought of them for collecting. I ended up with my Walmart ones because my fiance Skittle Rampage has them himself, and he was always like,
I don't like the Billy bookcases.
But he was an in-box collector at the time, so I just followed his lead. Then when I became an out-of-box collector completely, I was like, yeah, I definitely think I want the Billy. Now, if you're going to ask me which one is better, I think they're both very good at different things. If you're an in-box collector and you're looking to store a lot of pops and you have a small space, I actually think the Walmart or the Target bookcase is going to work better for you because those aren't as tall, they aren't as wide, but they are very deep. They're at least like an extra pop deep versus the Billy. It doesn't have as many shelves, but honestly, you don't really need them because you can stack the boxes. For an out-of-box collector, in my opinion, you don't need the depth a lot of the time. You need more levels. So I think it's a lot more convenient as an out-of-box collector to have the Billy over the Walmart or Target. I say Walmart or Target because they're almost the exact same bookcase, but I think the Target one has more holes down the side. If you haven't already checked it out, I did do a whole video doing the pros and cons of all three bookcases if you're trying to decide which one is better for you. And I believe it's called Funko Pop Displays for Dummies. Not because you're a dummy, but because I'm a dummy and I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did. Plus, you deserve to know what you're spending your money on and if it will work for you. Because what works for me may not work for you.
Because this is my main area that you guys are going to be seeing all the time, I think I want her as part of my main display. I'll also be getting one or two more statues for my Sailor Moon collection, and I think this is a really good spot for it.
This is the moment that I tell you that I didn't do it all on camera. Those bookcase shelves were driving me insane. I had a leveler. I could not figure it out. I went to Dante and I said, babe, I got a defective Billy. What do I do? He essentially told me the reason why they weren't working is because I wasn't putting these pieces in correctly. I had to flip them a different way. So this short piece goes that way. I was like, oh, okay. I don't feel like a stereotypical female at all. The irony is I've built a Billy by myself before. Did I put a piece on backwards? Yes, but that's not the point. I still did it. And I've built my Walmart ones by myself. I don't know why I had such a hard time with that. But let me show you what we ended up with. All right, guys, this is what she's looking like. First up here on the side, we have our Pokemon, which we've seen in the past. Up top, we have all of the Loungefly that I don't want my cats to eat because if I put it on the bottom like I used to have it, they will. Honestly, they've climbed up there and knocked off the light, so now I have to fish it out and I just don't feel like it right now, so it's just gonna be what it is. This shelf hasn't changed all that much though, except for this area right here. Still deciding what she wants to be. I put some of my Nendroids up here that I plan to unbox with you guys. We have my Sasaki and Mino section with my manga that I am borrowing from my friend Haley. My hero has pretty much stayed the same. Spy Family has changed it up a little bit because I don't plan on keeping my U2s, and then my Miraculous Ladybug has now been relocated there. Naruto I'm gonna reorganize, which is why it's kind of a mess, and I'm gonna put some down here. And then we have the Billy. Up top we have the Oran High School Host Club. The second shelf is Fruits Basket, which I had another way but just redid today because I got this cute acrylic or resin scene. Is it acrylic or resin? I really can't tell, but either way it's adorable. And then this is the shelf where all of my Sailor Moon starts. Some of you may be thinking, Bailey, there's a huge gap right there. What is that about? You will see in hopefully the next video. I've been waiting to open it for so long. But this shelf right here focuses on the outer Sailor Senshi. So we have my Sailor Neptune, we have my cube pockets for those Senshi, and we have all of my other little figurines and doodads for them as well. The next shelf down, we have my Sailor Moon and her family and the villains. And future self? Question mark? I'm trying to keep the shadow away. I'm trying to make sure they stay well lit, so I'm kind of going at weird angles. First, we have our Flocked Luna, and we have, oh, I always mix up their names, Super Sailor Moon, maybe, as the Funko Pop and the Q Posket. Then Queen Beryl in the back, my version of the Golden Crystal, some of my smaller figurines right here, the Royal Family 3-pack, and then our Sailor Cosmo statue that we just opened. Then we have my version
collection of the Silver Crystal right here, Princess Serenity and Chibi Usa, Black Lady, and my tumbler in the back. Oh, and this Luna right here. I don't know if you can tell, but I also have my Funko Pop keychains in the back, which I wasn't originally planning on getting, but I was like, if I'm going to collect the whole Sailor Moon Funko Pop collection, I want to get the keychains too. And that is that shelf. And next we have the main Senshi, as in the inner Senshi. So we have Jupiter, Mercury, Tuxedo Mask. I don't know if he's technically not a Senshi. Sailor Moon with Moonrod. It's kind of uncentered. It's fine. Sailor Mars, Sailor Venus, and Sailor Chibi Moon, which this one is the glittery one. The back is going to have their boxes there, but I just haven't had the chance to get them out of storage to fill it up. I also don't know where her base is, so that's exciting. Next we have the kitty shelf. It's full of Meowchies, and it's full of the Mega House kitties. I have Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, and Venus, and this is kind of random for now. It's going to be filled with other things later. But it does have my Nandroids of Miyamura, Yor, and Komi. To the left of the Billy, we have Yuri on Ice, and this has pretty much stayed the same. Oh no, one of the kittens is calling for me. It's Yuffie. Hi, baby. Did you want to say hello? Under Yuri on Ice, we have our Sanrio. Nothing's really changed there. Then we have our One Piece. How to Train Your Dragon, which I need to put the pops back in the middle. And then that's just random. Then we have this section here, which is new because this used to be where all of my Loungefly were. But up top, we have my 100% Soft and my Abominable. Then we have my Haikyuu and what I'm calling like my cutesy section / food cats. Underneath, we have Black Clover and Dragon Prince. And then we have my Big Bang Theory and Ready Player One. Other than that, this section has not changed a whole lot. I do have a TikTok coming out changing that soon, but yeah, this is the new display, guys. Something I would love to do is get some type of table to go right there, and then I can do more unboxings there and use that as my background. What do you think? And if you're wondering where all my Loungefly went, I actually brought them out into the loft because my fiance, my wonderful fiance, made me my vanity. I felt like it fit with the vibes, but I gotta figure out the display a little bit better. If you're wondering where that bag is, it's downstairs. I was actually using it, so I took all the stuffing out. But this is actually where I store a lot of my Funko Pop boxes. I used to store them in my closet, but I decided I wanted to keep other stuff in there, so we kind of just put it out here because we weren't using this space anyway. But I'm gonna find a better way to make this look a little nicer. But you can see right here, I'm using clear bins. I got these from Walmart. They fit a good amount in here. This box has more than just pops in it, but you can see it can fit like a lot. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4 across that way, and I believe 3 high. Yeah, and 3 across, obviously. Then we have all my large ones as well, which this was just piled up in the hallway over there, but eventually we decided that, you know, maybe we didn't want to trample on them. Something that you guys don't see often is that I actually do have a Galactus chase, and I don't have it on display because I don't really have any black lights anymore. I only have like 2, so I'm kind of just holding on to this for a while. To take a quick second to show you my new vanity though. I know that's not why you're here, but can you not, bro? Can you chill with the scratchy scratch? I'm trying to record me. But yeah, Tante took a lot of time to build this, and he's really sweet for doing it. And there's some anime stuff on here. So these are palettes that I regret buying. I'm not going to say why. I have my perfume. That is my favorite perfume, regardless of the name on it. I just really like it. I have my necklaces hanging here. The jewelry box he gave me. That's going to have Minnie Mouse ears on it. I have my mini fridge full of skincare stuff now. I feel so bougie. My iPad has charging ports. I wanted to try out some perfumes, so I just went ahead and got this because it was on a really good sale. Then it has 2 drawers here and 3 drawers there. Ignoring my cats in the background, the mirror has 3 modes. It has this blue mode, a warm light mode, which I feel like looks yellow after the blue one, and this natural light mode, which is the one I use most of the time. And then I have my Sailor Moon and my fruits basket. This isn't an official fruits basket one, and I don't really end up using it because the glitter is too gold for me, and it's also expired at this point, but I still like having it up there. So we have the original Sailor Moon collab. We have the most recent one. Most of the time you don't see this section here, so it's like that. Looks a lot nicer that way. But something cool is that you can see my Loungefly right behind it. I'm thinking I might make like a wall of Loungefly. I feel like that would be cool, right? Or maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. But he did a great job, and I love it a lot.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, you'd probably like this one too. Always remember that you are loved, you are valued, and you are enough. Bye!